What up, you guys? Demune here, and welcome back to Secret of Mana Remake. We're on episode 26 already, and things are getting heavy, if you can't tell. So, in this episode, we are going to be heading over to what they call the Pure Lands. If you remember in the last episode, we had talked to Gemma, and he had mentioned that there's this sacred place that no human has ever been to before, and now that mana is waning evermore, the fog that had protected that land should be thin enough to where we could actually fly in there. And there's a mana tree that's there that might be able to help us come back, because the Vandal Empire has already essentially won. At any moment, the Mana Beast can come in and begin its war with the world. So let's take a look here. Let's see what we have thus far. So all of our mana power is still gone, so we can't level anything. The world seems doomed to be destroyed by the clash between the fortress and the Mana Beast. Randy's last resort is to attempt to power his mana sword with the mana tree itself. The party heads to the Pure Land at the edge of the world. If you see on the map right now, right where we're at, you can see Randy's icon. Directly to the north, it looks like there's a volcano. That's actually the Pure Lands, and that's where we'll be heading. Alright, Pure Lands, here we go.
I have waited. Come to me, quickly now.
So already, as soon as we land, somebody's calling to us. They already know that we're here. Fascinating. Alright, so there's no way going back this way. This place is a little obscured. We have like... So we have a Griffin hand, a Needlion, looks like a Pebbler of sorts, and of course, as you saw at the beginning of the video with the list that I have, there's quite a bit we're going to actually be farming out of this place. This crossroads right here, with 3 Griffin hands, pretty deadly if you're not prepared for this area. Just saying. We are going to get so many levels, as this is one of the most efficient places to be to grind for the end game. We are going to go through and we're going to try to kill everything we come across. This place is only available to us for a very limited amount of time. Once we leave here, we don't get to come back. Alright, we've got the 3 mobs that we've seen up to this point. Okay. In my previous playthroughs, I don't feel like the Griffin Helm was all that difficult to get. It might be just because I did spend a lot of time out here anyway, or because the Griffin Helms or the Griffin hands, rather, are just so abundant. So here we go. And I think we can go in the water there. Pretty neat. So I believe that's the Ice Bandit down there that we see. That's another guy that will have a rare drop that we need to get. The Dragon Coil, which is a helm for Randy, I believe. Alright, so we're getting a couple things thrown at us here. Oh, we can go back up. Neat. Alright, so you'll see over here there's a cave. I'm going to ignore that cave for now. Pretty sure that's going to take us into the next part of this place, which I'm not necessarily wanting to go. so obscured. Can't see. I am playing it kind of safe, or reckless here, with Randy's health. If you remember, if you can recognize this place, then you can see, like, hey, we were just here, right? Right. We took a left over there, made full circle, and came back through here. Let's just run by these guys. Let's hit this area. So I'm going to do the first half of the farm right here. I'm just trying to get the Griffin to drop his item and the Ice Bandit to drop his. So I will see you guys on the other side of that. Alright guys, we finally got the Griffin Helm to drop. Let's see here. I just got confused. Awful timing. Watch a second one drop. Ah, okay. Alright, so. That was about a 3-hour farm for me on the remake. In the original game, it wasn't nearly that long. Maybe 45 minutes in the multiple playthroughs that I've done. So I don't know if they've lowered the drop rate or I just got extremely unlucky there, but there you have it. Alright, so, Griffin Helm. And look at that. +3, +2, not very worthwhile. Alright, so, we're gonna go ahead and equip that on Randy. He gets the good stuff. We already got the Dragon Coil from earlier. So there are 2 more rare drops. Once we come across the Eggplant Man and the Ghost, we'll be looking for the Water Ring and the Imp Ring from those guys as well. So we're going to go ahead, and now we can finally continue on. I just wanted to get these grinds out of the way, and I think this is probably a better spot, but we'll see if there's better. So there's this cave here. And obviously, we are in the domain... Ah, there we go. Of something that doesn't want us here. Ooh. Right off the bat, wrecking Randy. Now, because we're doing this grind and trying to get all of this gear, we're pretty high level for this area. But that's not going to make a difference, as a lot of the bosses in here and a lot of the mobs in here can still easily take you down. So this is the Dragon Worm. He's got a couple things going on. Of course, you know, it's a recolor of what we fought before, but he is really taking it to Randy right now. So we're seeing Petrify on our characters. It can also cast the Balloon CC on our characters. Does fear Sylphid. So if you wanted to throw some magic at this guy, easily could. Let's go ahead and throw an Air Blast at him. See what he does. Right there. Oh, I think those are 500 hit, and then we just critted with a melee attack. Good deal. Let's go ahead and heal again, because, I mean, my goodness. This guy is throwing out a lot of damage at us. We're not really respecting him either. There we go. Another 200 crit. And then I am going to throw some more magic at this guy, because he's pissed me off. There we go. See, level 72, we're well above where we need to be at this point. And I think 70 is probably one of the highest levels I've ever been in while playing this game. So we are treading new territory for me, at least. Alright, so we came in from the south, took care of that guy. We got the Axe Orb. Very nice. So we're just going to go and continue through. That is not going to be the only boss we see, sadly. This place is crawling with bosses. It's uncharted territory, so to speak, you know? So this place isn't messing around. So it looks like we finally got our ghosts here. Wait a second. Is this our ghosts? It is. So this right here, this mob has a rare drop called the Imp's Ring. I'm gonna go ahead and analyze these guys. 600 health, plenty of mana, decent XP, decent gold, Lumina. So let's see, being at level 7, whenever you try to do your cleave magic here, obviously you're going to do less overall, but I think it's still pretty mana efficient, because you're only, you're paying that 1 mana cost instead of that 2 mana cost. Like, what we're hitting them with is 8 mana. If I did that to 1 each, that's, 8, 16, 24, where, I mean, this is my 3rd cast, so if I don't kill him this run, then we came out even at least, with them there being 3. Alright, so let's see. Anybody drop a... No chests. So no drops. Okay. Well, let's took us up. Oh, okay. Here we go. We can come on down. I think we're gonna head south here. Nope. We're gonna head back. Nope. We're gonna head over here. Nope. Don't head here. We're gonna head over here. Very odd. We head back. Take us there. So maybe we head... Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna head north instead. So here we have our first, what looks to be some type of... If humans have never been here before, what is this? Does dragons build this? Ancients of some sort? Very confusing. If we go forward there, I think we may end up being stuck, because that's our next boss battle there, and I don't want to necessarily take on that yet, just because I want to get these ghosts to drop. Alright, so I'm not going to cleave this time. Nice. Single hit. Alright. And then I want to bring up Sylpha, because one of the guys dropped in the trees over there. Okay, so nothing. This has become very costly. I already see it. I'm sure we might be able to use some other magic instead. We'll try and use one of Pops' magic in this next go-around. Just because we're going to drain Primm's magic and definitely will not be able to recover from that. Alright, so let's try Undine first. Not bad. Can we do better? That was worse. About the Dark Force. Definitely not. Still nothing. It's not looking good for for our mana pool here. This is a really particular grind right here. Very, very weird. But it's the cost of doing business sometimes. All right, not even a treasure chest. So, I'm gonna continue the grind right here. Like I said, these mobs might come up later in the level, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna do it here just because it seems efficient enough. And I will see you guys on the other side again. Oh, thank goodness. So, after about... I think we're about at less than 20 kills there. We were able to get it to drop. So, taking a look here, again, a very, very slight upgrade. Protects against frost and blaze. And we're going to head right up in here, and right through these archways is what opens up the next area.
You must defeat the dragon in the forest. To the left to proceed.
So yes, we want to save the game here. We have been in here for a while. Look at that. Level 59 was when we first started this, and I am now, I believe, 72. So definitely, we'll definitely do that. Dragon to the left. Okay, so now we're looking at a snowy area here, and just to cross my T's and dot my I's, I want to look at the monsters that I've accumulated here. So I've got the Needlion, the Ice Bandit, and the Ghost. I think... yeah, these are all creatures that we have faced previously. I immediately get turned into a statue. These guys do not play around. Here we go. We are in our next boss fight, and we are not looking good. So we've got ourselves a dragon here. Oh, this guy looks pretty legit, right? His name is Snow Dragon. Let's see here. This dragon will be dealing a ton of damage to us. We're gonna analyze here. Just under 3k. Plenty of mana to throw around. Fear Salamando, which makes sense, being a snow dragon and all. Where's our guy at? He's aerial. I'm not gonna be throwing much up there, and he threw a balloon on our mage, but it did not work. Fantastic. Let's get Salamando on out of here. Can't really hit him up in the air. So this is where our party is going to come in and help us. Breath wing. Like I said, I'm probably a little bit too high level at this point to really feel what some of these guys are doing to me. As you can see, what he was doing kind of missed, so that's the unfortunate side of trying to do all the achievements. You can't help but out-level some of this stuff trying to get these rare drops. Way to go. Obtained the bow orb. Alright, so I think we can just probably leave this arena. Yeah, we're gonna go back. We'll just give a chat here again.
Continue on. Shall I save your game?
Certainly. Alright, we got 3 Griffins there. Don't want any part of that. We got Mushgloom. Looks like there's a cave. And there's Eggplant. I'm pretty sure that's Eggplant. Eggplant Man. Yep. So he's the final key. To our rare drops in this area. Okay. And there he is right there. Perfect. Okay, so Eggplant Man here has a frost ring that we're wanting. So as we come through here, I'm just gonna drop some magic on him. In and out kind of thing. Do not want to waste more time than we have to in this area. What I like is he's right there. That's actually been, if you've seen Eggplant Man in the past, or Tomato Man, or, you know, some type of fruit basket, you can't always hit him. So at least here, I can get a good swing on this guy. I can go full melee. Not to say we're gonna get our drop, but anyways. No telling how long this this farm is gonna be, so again, I will see you on the other side. Okay, so just got the Watcher Ring. So my notes were incorrect on what it was called. It is not the Water Ring, but the Watcher Ring right here. So it looks like it protects against Moogle, but it is a little bit weaker. Let's check. Primm here. Primm would like it. So that means that Pops would like to get their hands on the Dragon Coil. That finishes the grind for Pure Lands, alright? That should get you all the way up and taken care of. So now we're gonna go inside this cave. Most likely another boss battle. Oh, some ugly guys there waiting for us. Down here. Nothing. I walked right into that. Fantastic. Hey. Pebblers. Oh, another one of these guys. Alright. Looks like we've got another guy here. Beak. Okay, so as you can see, he's just another recolor of the bird that we fought in the upper lands earlier on in the game. He's pretty hard to hit though, because he likes to fly around a lot. This guy in particular does fear unding, so you could use that to your advantage if you want. I'm not hitting him particularly hard. So let's see. Oh, nope. Freeze. Because he moves around so quickly, it might be kind of difficult to even get a cast off on him. That was a good hit. Let's do that again. A lot of the stuff that he's doing is being negated by the gear that we bought from Nico at the Mana Palace. There we go. Way to go. And this gives us the Javelin orb. So, as you can see, there wasn't anything up here. Once we defeated them, these stairs appeared right here, though. It looks like that's going to grant us access to this next area. More of the same, and we're back outside. Again, beautiful area. Untouched by civilization. And here we are again. Another castle-like building.
You must defeat the dragon in the forest. To the left to proceed.
Seems like we've done this before, hasn't it? But it's a new dragon, I can assure you. Anyways, I am gonna cut the episode off here for today. So in the next episode, we're gonna do the rest of the Pure Lands and see what this whole place is about. Luckily enough, we got all of our rare grinds out of the way already. All right. So until then, I'll see you later.